Yo, top of the top. What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? What up? Salute to the people this morning. I see y'all up and ready. I don't know how y'all be lit so early in the morning, but hey, this how it go down, right? It's Friday. Y'all already know what time it is. We back. Salute to everybody that's here at the crib. Salute to everybody that caught the live, catching the live. Salute to everybody on the replay. Salute to all my people that be in the bushes. You dig? Hey, we here. It's getting real out here, but guess what? It's going to be all right, too. Because y'all know how we rock over here. We on point. But other than that, I'm feeling good today. How about y'all? How y'all feeling today? Good morning. I see y'all. Good morning, Felicia. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about Wendy Williams today. But I got to keep it real. If you don't know how I do over here, hey, the stuff I say, you might not like it, but hey, I don't got to sit up here and play. I don't got to lie, and I don't got to worry about who like me. So I'm going to say how I feel about a lot of this stuff going on, because all of it ties together. That what? We in the last days, all that playing around and caught up with people. A lot of people reaping what they sow. That's the whole significance of the harvest season, aka karma. You dig? You get what you put in the earth. A lot of that's going on, and we're gonna get into that. Good morning, Natasha Jordan. Cozy, what up? Malaya, what's up? Miss 420. I'm gonna call you Miss 420. Lexi. Good morning, y'all. Lisa Ross. Zingard, I seen you. Alan from the UK, what's up? Stacy Stewart. Shout out to everybody that's here. Queen of Detroit, what up, Queen of Detroit? Your home, you going? Your home girl went to Africa, man. What you going to do? You going over there too? You know I'm just playing around, man. We here though. What's up, Queen of Detroit, man? Yeah, y'all know how we do. What's up, Annette? Shayna, Jay the Great. Everybody out there here, y'all know I'm gonna scroll through anyway. Jug Rich, yeah, we gotta get this on the road. John Shaft, what up? I'm gonna slide back through. Holla. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about this Wendy Williams today, and in my opinion, y'all, Wendy Williams is gone. What I mean by that is, as of right now, the person we knew as Wendy Williams is not here no more. In my opinion, her soul is gone. That's just my opinion. And we're going to talk about that because I ain't the only one that feel the same way. That's, just according to what I see. We're going to get into that. We also going to have to talk about Mr. R.KELLY once again. I'm tired of talking about him, but I got to talk about him because everybody else like to give him a pass. And I'm not going to go hard on you R.KELLY fans no more, because I'm pretty sure by now y'all realize that y'all all have embarrassed yourself. Y'all also showed the type of human beings y'all are. So I'm not going to go hard on R.KELLY fans today. But we're going to talk about how he's been found guilty for that P tape. People said it's a double trial. He can't get tried again. When y'all going to learn that people do what the hell they want to do? When you going to understand that when you sign that deal, they're going to do what they want to do. When people going to understand that, man? People saying that they can't do this. People still live in the world of saying what they can and can't do. When they're going to understand they do what they want? Man, I got to wake up. I'm also going to be talking about the real talk is the mark of the beast. Is the mark of the beast already here? Because remember, it all goes with everything. Everything goes together. And like I said, while all of this nonsense been going on, a lot of real stuff been going on. And you know my slogan, it's been happening right in your face, but you ain't been paying attention because you've been worried about R.KELLY and stuff like that. Y'all know how I do. Anyway, I'm feeling good today. Y'all know how I get down. You know I talk how I talk sometimes, but we're gonna get into other things as well. But we're gonna talk about it. ABG, what's up, sibling party? I see a lot of day ones in here. Apartments available in New York City. I saw you in here yesterday. What's up? All right, y'all, man. I held y'all up enough. Yeah, I'm on early today. But we're going to get into it. I'm going to take my time. Fun or Fame Live, episode 267. And another thing I'm going to say. Now, it's just mighty funny yesterday when I'm going into the book. All this weird behavior start happening. I'm going to say it again. I do not always watch the chat, for one. For two, I don't want to be in the middle of no grown-ups beefing. I ask for everybody in the chat to get along, but if y'all can't get along, that's on y'all. You feel me? I told y'all over here we family. So if y'all gonna have little family beefs and quarrels, that's one thing. But if you want me to get in between all y'all beefs, I can't do that. I just can't. I gotta stay focused on what I'm doing. I can't be in the middle of grown-ups beefing. All I said was for people to have respect for each other and not be beefing. But if y'all beef, that's on y'all. You did. I can't control grown-ups. But anyway, people need to be more respectful of each other and learn how to get along. Because I'm just all we doing is what? Proving the facts that what? We can't even get along in the chat room. We can't get along in real life. We can't get along in the chat. We can't get along nowhere. So, hey, I can't be between every beef and every smoke. I'm just telling y'all, man. I got love for everybody, but I can't be between everybody beef. People grown. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, y'all. So some things happen in the chat. I got informed after the fact, but when it's going on in real time, my mind be somewhere else. So I gotta let y'all know that. When I'm telling y'all, this is what I look. When I look in the chat, I'm looking for statements. I'm looking for comments that applies to the above topic. That's what I be looking for. So when y'all be conversating, doing y'all thing, I don't really be paying that no mind. Because I'll be all confused. You got to understand that. It'd be 20 different conversations going on in the chat at one time. If I watch the chat, I'm going to be all thrown off. You feel me? Like most of these dudes. What up, Wax Dog? Salute the Wax Dog. Also, I want to say this today before I forget. On everybody who got a page, everybody who got a YouTube page, make sure you drop your links in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that rock with me, that been rocking with me, that got a YouTube channel, you can drop your links in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make that clear too, because I didn't want to forget to say that. Just like, you know what I'm saying, Wax, you always dropping. Make sure you drop your link in there too. And for all my other people that rock with me, if you got a channel, I know who's who. You drop your link. Anybody else that don't rock over here, you drop no link. They drop a link and they don't rock and you don't know them, you get them out of here. That's it. You give them a window seat. You put them up in the nosebleed section. All right? Anyway, man, we're going to get into it. Episode 267. We're going to bring the energy today. You dig? You look, it's in the fall. This what we've been waiting for. Because in the fall, things fall in place. And guess what else happened? Some people got to fall. Just like a dead leaf on a tree. All right, so let's talk about some of this stuff, man. First thing we're going to get into, we're going to get into the mark of the beast. And is the mark of the beast already here? I've been paying attention to some things. Now, remember, I already spoke about, now I ain't going to say I spoke about, I showed y'all the cashless gas station. I showed you that months ago. I told people that was a test run to see how they could run a business without one human being in the business. Everything from the gas pump to the front register to the bathroom, you need a credit card. which goes into what I was telling people, that everything has to be verified in this new world we in. Verification. What's verification? Let's break it down to social media. Being able to prove that you are who you say you are without a shadow of a doubt. That is being verified. And I told people in this new world, you're going to have to be verified or you're not going to be able to do anything when it's all said and done. Now, all of these different things they got planned, they already got them ready. They just been unleashing it little by little, little by little. Because remember, I broke down to y'all yesterday, when you're dealing with conquering, you don't do it all at once. Or when you're dealing with power and control, you do it little by little, because the people won't pay attention. Anyway, the mark of the beast. Now, also, you should already know within the book, it tells you that the sign would be on the forehead and in the hand, on the hand, whatever you want to call it. But it's a lot of different things within that. The mark of the beast is also how a man think and how a man uses hands. That's a man that does the work of the beast. All he do is think about beastly shit. His hands deal with beast activity, aka devilishment. That's one aspect. But we're going to get into the real talk. Shout out to Kim, who sent me this. This is the proof I needed right here. You see that? They have now implemented the hand scan. Mind you, all of this technology already been out in China. Don't get it messed up. All this technology been out. That's when I've been seeing most of this verification. I've been studying this since 2020. And not only is this verification, or should I say this method used for buying products, it's also going to be used for your national vaccination database, allegedly. Another thing, man, I'm going to break this down. I'm going to have fun with this, but check it out. I want to show y'all something. They was doing, it was a video, but I know what they play. I know they playing games, see. These are the people doing the test run. They was trying to make it look innocent, like they was just playing around and trying to see how it worked. But in my opinion, these probably are students. These are probably people that have been working with the technology. And these are probably the people they use to go see if it worked and create this video. Because remember, they got to make it seem funny. It got to seem like it's something happy. Oh, it's cute. You dig? But it's real. And mind you, this ain't no scary stuff I'm talking. We're just going to look at things for what it is, all right? So look, like I said, you see they got the cashier in there. They in the supermarket playing around. You dig? Making everything seem innocent and sweet. You dig? You see the fake laughs and smiles, but this the real smile right here. This the real deal right here. They now have mastered the technology to scan your hand, but you already knew that. How you knew that? Because they did the test run on the iPhones. The whole significance with the fingerprint. That was the technology right there. That's what I'm telling you. Ain't none of this stuff new. They did it with the iPhone on something else called what? The eye scan. None of this shit is new. I told you the iPhone represents the forbidden apple. That's what Apple is, the forbidden apple. They already done mastered all this shit. Once they were just testing all of the stuff on the damn phone. And then they get you hooked on the phone. They got us hooked on the phone, so we'll easily accept the technology. So it already been here. Don't get it twisted. But now we know for a fact they have mastered it. Because as you see, the hand was used to purchase, and they made the purchase with the hand. And you see them laughing and joking like it's a joke. But guess what it is? Just like for those that don't know, there's also been said that 666 is embedded within every barcode. And for my people that's metaphysical and spiritual, you don't gotta let me know. I understand what 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons mean. I understand that too. I understand that those are the elements of carbon, which represents melanin. You dig? But I also understand the powers that be reverse everything that we're about. So I'm just letting you know that the mark of the beast has been here already. But all they have been doing is perfecting crafts. They've been perfecting technology. The powers that be spend trillions and billions of dollars year round the clock. While we sleep, they up experimenting and perfecting their technology. That's what they do. They already have the technology. They already have the blueprints. They just always doing studies and mastering to see how things work. They have mastered this technology. Now, this is where it comes in at now. Boom, let me break it down. When I told y'all everything has to be verified, because you got to understand what it says with the mark of the beast. You will not be able to buy or sell without it. Well, that goes with a lot of different things. Now we're gonna get away from the hand scan for a minute. Just look at verification. Like, when you make a social media page, you got to be verified now. Y'all know they been did that check on Facebook where they made everybody put Facebook in their real name or they was gonna shut your page down. They can do that with every platform. All they gotta do right now is say you about to lose your Instagram if you don't put in your government name. And if you don't want to lose that page, what you gonna do? You're gonna make sure that page verified, right? That's how the whole world about to be on it. Because I told you, they understand that in this world, a lot of people have been what? Putting stuff in people's name. People have been what? Living off the grid, living under the radar. They understand it's a lot of what? People in the country not supposed to be here. A lot of people in the country that's what? Not paying taxes. Stealing money, sending it back home so they can't, whatever. All this applies to that. When I told y'all crime was coming to an end, this is what I meant by that. How you gonna sell drugs and purchase drugs when the only form of money is gonna be in your fucking hand? Also, it got to do with your living. We already know what? For you to move right now, for you to get a crib in certain places or in a new world, you're going to need a clean background. You're going to need good credit. You're going to need good references. You're going to need more than a month's rent deposit. The world is going into a financial state, meaning, like I told you a million times, it's going to be based on what a lot of y'all already know. There you go. It's going to all be on your social credit score. You feel me? See, J.E. speaking about the credit score, but it's going to be on your social credit score. What does that mean? How good is your life and standing? Social means your everyday life, functioning, communicating, how you live. You're going to be judged on your social credit score, which also incorporates felonies, crime, and other things. Your whole background is going to be used against you now. Your whole background, from your rent history, your job history, your jail history, even your medical history. All that's going to be in one database. But this right here is showing you that, I'm telling you, for the people that don't got their stuff in order, the way things are speeding up, when it's all said and done, you will not be able to buy, trade, or sell without being verified. And if you want to prove, you want me to prove it to you? Why you think you see that glow? It look like the blue check, don't it? You see a blue light, don't you? Look like the same blue light damn near on the verification, on the check, right? Everything got to be verified. And you got to remember, China already mastered this. They already got this in China. Don't get it twisted. Told you, everything happens in the East and sets in the West. You know, we was taught that we was the first in everything, but actuality, we the last. See that? Another trick. But my point, when I told people that crime was over, this is what I was talking about, that being able to do certain things off the grid, they shutting that down. The only reason why they didn't shut it down right now is because they still implementing and tweaking things. And what else? There's a certain amount of people they still trying to get out of here. This is also the technology that's supposed to stop the robberies. You get it? The smart cars are supposed to stop the carjackings. So that's why I'm saying it's so many different things going on within the system. And yes, it is the beast system, but it's many different things within it. See, the beast is using this system for his protection. But for the people that's against the system, it's going to be their shortcoming. That's why I told you, unless you got your own land, know how to plant your own food, farm your own animals, unless you got a lot of cash stacked up, Like if you know, my point is this: if you already had in your mind you going against the grain, you should already be putting in things into play right now, and you should already been doing it. But I'm telling you, this is where we at right now, because it's all coming, it's all here. I told you, it's no more secrets, it's no more nothing they hiding, it's all in your face. Because they also understand that people are so dumb and sleep and soulless that now everything is on the stage. That's why you've been seeing all these distractions. Because like I said, basically how they setting up America right now, those who are not verified, eventually you will surely die. I'm gonna just say it like that. You're gonna suffer. This is how they setting the stage. This ain't me, y'all. I'm not promoting. I'm just telling you what I see and what they got set up. They trying to make it where those who are not legit, you're gonna suffer. People already know that's the same technology as Google Pay. You feel me? All the other app, you know how you can go in there with your phone right now, hit it, boom. You can hit it with your card, boom. Now they're gonna make it where you cashless. But this cashless lifestyle is supposed to stop all the crime. Because remember, I told you, all of this negative energy, all of this death and destruction, robbing, killing, thieving, this purge that's coming. Remember, all this chaos have to happen to create the what? The new order. So the new order is supposed to bring about what? Peace. And part of the peace they're trying to bring is being cashless, because they figure being cashless will stop a lot of the crime, which will bring more peace. So now when people go to the casinos and they go shopping, they don't got to worry about getting robbed no more. They don't got to worry about certain things. You feel me? This is what they're dealing with. That's right. This is a process of weeding out moochers, weeding out weak and moochers. That's a fact. That's right, Chunky. Like I said, Mark of the Beast is your mobile phone. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Everything is nothing to be scared of because you already embraced the phone, all right? Once you embrace the phone, unless you a person right here to this day that don't keep no phone on you, period, and you straight old school, you just get calls from the crib, you pull up on. If you got a phone right now, you already within the program. It's just what it is. You already in the program. Only thing they doing is mastering basically where you don't need your phone no more like that. Unless you, like I said, unless you what, going online with it, things of that nature. But yes, this is the weed out the weak and the moochers, the useless eaters. It's always multiple things going on within everything. But I'm just saying, that's now look, when you go into a store, a homeless person can't say, "Can I borrow $1?" I can't give you $1 because it's on my hand. You feel me? So this is how it's going to stop a lot of different things. It's going to stop a whole lot of different things with this program, with this system. You dig? And then the rich, they can walk around and don't got to worry about nothing. This is where we at right now, y'all. So I just wanted to show y'all that all this shit is coming to a head right now. It's already in the play. You dig? So as you see the women scant, but they was making it like a joke, like it was something cute. You dig? And in my opinion, these are the techs. These are probably the people that was working on this particular program. This is my opinion. Because remember, when they trying to push something, they got to always make it look appealing. They got to make it look innocent. Oh, wow. You mean I can buy this with my hand? But the whole time, you know what they pushing? They pushing this right here. You know what I'm saying? You already know what people that work in banks or whatever, you've been around, you already know it's certain rooms, like in certain facilities, you got to use your hand. This shit ain't nothing new. Y'all know that. It's certain spots you clock in. None of this shit is new. It's not new at all. So that's what I'm saying. For people to get all worked up and scared, nah, it's nothing new, y'all. It's old. It's really old. It's just that it's new to the masses because they knew the masses would have been snapped on this. Now you also understand why they had to shut down a lot of things in the pandemic. Now you understand why a lot of people couldn't go to church. They had people going to church outside and in their cars because they knew a lot of people was going to go against certain things. So therefore, they had to turn up the oppression more. They don't now. If you notice, there's nobody protesting, nothing being done no more. You haven't heard a Christian community stand up and fight for nothing that's going on. Not even fight, just stand up and stand on what they believe in and how things are playing out. If you notice, the so-called churches have been the most silent amongst all of the stuff going on. But they've been doing that the past couple of years, so that ain't nothing new neither. You know why? Because most of the churches, all they really into is dancing. They got Wi-Fi now. They be on tablets. It's a joke. You dig? And the preachers, they only gonna keep telling you about Moses. They have been chipping people in Sweden and other places for 20 years. That's a fact. See, a lot of this technology, they couldn't bring to America because why? People in America was bucking. We was going to rebel. But now they have broken Americans. And Americans really Americans to do anything now. With Americans, all you got to do is make it look good, make it sound good, make it smell good, make it taste good. Americans go indulge in it. That's just how it works. That's right. Like bro said, I've been clocking in at work with a fingerprint for years. That's right. The technology been out. But and they just knew that if they would have came out with it outright a long time ago, people would have been going crazy and rebelling. You know what I'm saying? So you know they hide their hand. So they had to hide their hand for a while. Because remember, the people that run the world, they're very, very patient. They'll wait 10, 20, 30 years. And that's what they did. That's what they're doing. So now, like I said, for the people that's just living out here reckless, they stopping it. Why y'all think you keep seeing all this desperation? Why you think you see niggas robbing corner stores and shit? Why you think you see niggas breaking into cars? And you see niggas doing the most low levelest of crimes because they are starving. So imagine how much people are going to be starving when all of the new technology is implemented. Now you understand why they was letting everybody run around with money phones, making it rain, because the powers that be knew a long time ago cash was coming to an end. Cash is already over with. But like I said, stacking cash is something different than blowing cash. That's the difference. So that's why they promoted the past couple of years of blowing cash, blow a bag, blow a check. Because they was preparing you to be cashless anyway. The same reason why all celebrities got black cards. But now they're able to walk around without a black card. So when he be walking around, he's literally a walking $1 million, or literally a walking billion, because it's all in his body. You dig? But in my opinion, you know, people sick out here. This might just lead to people getting their hand chopped off, and a nigga trying to use your hand at an ATM somewhere. You know, this world's sick. That's all I'm saying. But I'm talking to the people that's playing out here, meaning you ain't got your life in order at all. Y'all gonna be the ones falling the victim out here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So, like I said, that's my warning of the day. And we're gonna get back into this. But we gotta keep it pushing right now. Salute to the people in the building, salute to my people in the chat. Let's talk about Wendy Williams now, because this is out of hand. I already did the special Wendy Williams being a zombie. What's a zombie? A person that's not in their right mind. A person that's just a walking corpse. And they moving around, doing things, saying things, but they're really not here. They just a shell of themselves. Wendy Williams, in my opinion, her soul has been snatched from her body. I know we recently seen this story. Wendy Williams back in rehab for substance abuse after walking around New York City barefoot. That is not just drugs. People got to understand, drugs get you super high, but sometimes people be on drugs, but they still be who they are. It's a big cover-up. I want to show y'all something else that I've been peeping within Wendy Williams' pictures. You see that picture, Wendy? But you also going to notice a lot of times when you see Wendy Williams, it's certain people that's around her in backgrounds, look like handlers. But let's check this out. Wendy Williams back in rehab for substance abuse after walking around New York City barefoot. Now, is that the sign of a person losing their mind or a person on drugs? Let's keep it 1,000, y'all. We from certain places and eras. Do we not know a lot of people that was crackheads, whatever, junkies, and they still didn't walk around barefooted? All right, common sense. My point is, Wendy Williams ain't in her right mind. She's a zombie. And in my opinion, her husband, ex-husband, he's her handler. He's one of the handlers. We don't know if he might have been the dude to slip her Mickey. Mind you, this is the same thing. He's playing the same position with her, almost the same exact role as Nicki Minaj's husband is playing with her. This is also why you got to remember, her husband is an ex-convict as well. It's a reason why they put these certain people around them to be their handlers, because they're the ones that keep the program going. These niggas are the ones sometimes that sell their own. Like, he the type might have slipped her something just to keep her messed up in the brain so he can spend all her money. But anyway, this is about the fall. The whole purpose of this Wendy Williams story is to show y'all, when you live your life a certain way, meaning her career was built on the backs of downing others, exploiting others, gossiping about others, spreading rumors about others, clowning others, kicking people when they down. Her whole career is built off of that. But I want y'all to see, look at how she's living now. I told y'all this ain't just about no stories. I'm going to show y'all lessons within the lessons. I'm going to show y'all and make it entertainment to show you that this could be you when you live a certain way and you think shit can't happen because you got money, because you got people, because you straight. I'm trying to show you how your day going to end in the last day. Now, how funny is that? A woman that based her career or talking about others. Now, everybody she was talking about, now they're talking about her now. And guess what? She has fell shorter than everybody she even spoke about, period. She's at the lowest of the low now. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. All of this stuff is playing out. When we talk about karma, this is karma. When we make these sayings of what? Live by the gun, die by the gun, right? But that's really it. The way you live is the way you're going to die. That's with everything. You live positive, you're going to die positive 9 times out of 10. You live negative 9 times out of 10. You dig? You like to expose people, eventually you're going to get exposed. We see that happen again and again and again and again. That's how life works. But some of y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand about the universe. People think the universe is a joke, but the universe is an organism that runs within itself. The universe was here before you, it's going to be here after you. That's why for you, it's just ashes to ashes, dust to dust, because when it comes to the universe, you are nobody. You get it? You only a peon in this thing called the universe. But everybody feel like they can cheat the universe some kind of way, like they could beat the system. You can't. You might could beat the B system, but you can't beat the real system. That's the universe. So I want to show y'all in real life, real time, that when you live a certain way, that shit catch up to you. I also said, what? Have you heard one celebrity take up for Wendy Williams? Just tell me one that took up for her defense, say, help Wendy, save her. I feel bad for her. She needs help. You name me one celebrity been taking up for her. And I'm going to show you how it ended the last day. Now check it out. Hold up. 1 second. Now, as you see right here, she lost her mind, y'all. You see a soulless person. She's done. She's done. So I just want to show y'all. You see her? This ain't just drugs. Like I said, I don't know if they slipped this person something. I don't know what they did to her. I don't know what she did to herself. But Wendy Williams ain't here no more. She's done. She's a walking zombie, y'all. She is heavily under mind control because remember, I already broke this down for those that didn't see the episode on Wendy Williams being a zombie. You go check it out. I broke it all down. It started after a chain. It was a chain of events. And when you get in that certain bracket of them 100 millions and them extra big millions, you a target. And all of these celebrities have handlers. And you always notice either they handler get them in some shit, or when they ain't around their handler, they get in some shit. But they all got handlers telling them what to do, what not to do. People they trust in that really be deceiving them. They call plants, all right? That's what people don't. They do the same thing to NBA players and basketball players. See, they don't know the shit in football players. Like, you know, when they go to these clubs and parties, they specifically send somebody at them. And the person they send at them be the handler to infiltrate. That's how a lot of this stuff works. But her husband, remember, her husband was bringing her the most drama, remember? But it was the stage was being set where it's her husband that made her, what? Relapse, stressed her out, and she started getting high, allegedly, right? Over her husband, which showing you her husband is part of the program. Maybe he was messing with her head on purpose, doing dumb shit and messing with other people, embarrassing her, so the stage could be set for her to have a nervous breakdown. Don't you see? Do you see right? Watch the picture. Do you not see right here? She looked like a little kid. Y'all grown. You know when you're taking your kid somewhere, don't look like she's a child walking behind this man. Do you see him walking with her, holding her hand, arm around her neck, protect? No. He's walking around like he's her leader, her boss, the top of the program. She's a zombie, y'all. Remember, they shut down her account. That was also part of breaking her. Shut down her accounts. No access to her money like a child. Or did the powers that be take their money back? Now, I don't know what I don't know what Wendy did behind the scenes. We don't know if she really might have offended the wrong person. We don't know. But we see they all been conspiring and sticking it to her. Because you got to understand, you don't go from being at a certain level and just drop that fast and go under that fast. It don't happen like that. But once you out of your mind and you get labeled as crazy, that's it. That means now forever what? She's not going to have no more control over her money no more. And they said, now, hold on, let's go some more. We're going to get into some of the facts. Let's get into the facts now, right? Hold on. Let me move the icon out the way. Salute to the chat. I see y'all cooking. Salute to everybody in the building. Let's get into some of the facts. Source close to Wendy Williams' family told Page 6 that they are very worried about her. Things are really off. You hear that? It ain't got nothing to do with drugs. Her family. You know your family know you. Your family even know if you on drugs. They gonna know. But they gonna know that's still you. Things are really off. It's not the same Wendy. She's regressed like crazy, and her family in Florida is very worried for her. See that? Williams' brother Tommy spoke about her condition, saying, I've been with Wendy since the very beginning, and she's never talked like this. But I don't think it's her fault. It's a precarious situation. See that? Her family telling you something ain't right with Wendy. It ain't just no damn drugs. That's the front. Because all they got to do is say somebody a drug head, and people going to go for that shit. They ain't going to pay attention. Oh, man, they just on drugs. See how they do? Call you crazy, call you on drugs. Everybody going to turn their back on you. Like I said, you see nobody has came to Wendy Williams' defense, did you? Now, if her own family says things are really off, and her own family said they worried about her, that shows you that Wendy Williams ain't with us no more. Her physical is here, but her soul is gone. This is also the definition of a person losing their soul, y'all. You ever met somebody or ran into somebody you used to know and they ain't the same no more? Situations in life change people sometimes. And you have to remember, y'all, she signed her soul over. Therefore, it had to be collected. And you got to remember, being dead, y'all, being dead is not just your flesh gone. Dead is when you lose your mind too. Dead is when you lose your clout. Dead is when you're not relevant no more. It's many ways to kill a person. I already broke this down to y'all. The number one way to kill a person is character assassination. Once a person has no more character, they have nothing else in life. Once a person's name is destroyed, it's like they're not even living no more because nobody even cares about them. So that's why I want to show people all the different things people going through. Nobody's speaking about it. But the whole point of this is letting you see life play out on what? Karma, a person selling their soul, a person who lived on a high level of arrogance and profiting off the backs of others at other people's entertainment expenses. Some people say she down and disrespected a lot of black people to make whites happy for entertainment. That's what a lot of people say about Wendy. The fact of the matter is now we can say that she's a ghost now. She's not here no more. She's out of here. Now, will she ever come back? We don't know. But like they say, nobody has never seen a person come from the grave and come back. So if she's out of here, I don't think we're going to see her no more. Because for one, by them labeling her as whatever, crazy, whatever, they might be giving her certain meds to wipe her memory all the way out. So we just had to watch this right here because we seeing, and we also seeing what? People from a certain generation falling. That's why I'm going to speak about R.KELLY. They're from the same generation. These same generation of people are falling because that's how it goes. They say when you sell your soul, somebody got the receipt. So the person that got the receipt, they collecting, and that's why Wendy can't get into a bank account no more. You dig? Because that you got to understand how this all work. But anyway, Wendy Williams, as you see right here, she is walking, looking at the damn ground when the cameras are pointed at them, which shows you she is not in her rightful mind, y'all. Mind you, she was walking around New York City barefooted on many different occasions. Now, mind you, you also got to remember, she was supposed to be getting her mind right. She's been trying, I'm going to be clear, she was trying to get it back together because she was trying to get her money. But I don't know if somebody is helping her help to destroy herself. They also did say she was indulging a lot of alcohol. They said she went from drinking wine to drinking straight vodka. They also say that the people from the show didn't want her to go to rehab for whatever reason. They was trying to hurry up and get her back on the show, alleged. But my point is, they mixing up a whole lot of stories. Bottom line is Wendy Williams can't touch her money. At this point right now, she is robbed of her bread. At this time right now, she is a zombie, all right? That's it. And let this be it's something like the Muhammad Ali thing. They said Muhammad Ali used to run his mouth the most, talk a lot of smack, but when it was all said and done, before he died, he couldn't even talk. Wendy Williams, known for what? Running her mouth. Now she can't even talk no more. I'm just showing y'all how things work. All right. So we're going to get back to what we get to. Let's talk about this clown right here. I'm sick of talking about this dude, but he's trending. This is what it is. We got to give updates, and we got to follow up on things. All right. So as you see, a lot of y'all already know R.KELLY has been found guilty of child porn. The tape, the P tape, I call it the P tape. A lot of people were saying he gonna get off because you can't charge him with the same thing twice. A lot of y'all was saying free R.KELLY. Like I said, I'm not gonna go hard on y'all today. I ain't got the energy for that. I'm tired of this dude. We ain't gotta go there. The point is already proved that he was a Chester. He got away with it for years. A lot of people was indulging in his behavior for years. A lot of people that believed in his ideology in real life supported this man. And he, in my opinion, was sanctioned to do exactly what he did. I broke all this down in The Truth About the Pied Piper. This man had to play the role of the Pied Piper because somebody had to do the dirty work in the industry. The powers that be that run the world, they understand that every so often, the people they worship has to take human form. And they understand that. And they understand that when these entities take human form, they have to let them perform the work. That's why I've been showing y'all. See, like when I've been showing y'all about certain things, I'm not trying to go hard on people. See, when I be dissing people, I'm not dissing them. I'm dissing the energy they represent. So people think I'm just going hard on R. Kelly. No, I'm going hard on his energy that he represents. The Pied Piper, the pedophile, the Chester, the rapist of little kids. I showed y'all how the Pied Piper plays the music and takes the kids in the village and have his way with them in the woods, slays them, and have sex with them and kill them. That also is the whole science of human trafficking. Now you understand why I've been going hard on Nicki and Cardi, because it's the music that lures the children into the woods so they could be slayed by the Chesters. You get it? The music is what leads the kids down a wrong path, like the Pied Piper did. That's why I go hard on them. Another thing, you got to remember, we're in spiritual warfare. So I told y'all, I grew up just like everybody else. But now we're in the last day where we ain't time to play. I'm a grown-ass man, and I don't got to sit here and keep worshiping no goddamn celebrities that I know for a fact is paid to destroy people. So I'm not taking out on them. What we doing is exposing them and sending them back to their boss. That's what we doing. We exposing them for the frauds they are, and now we saying, go back to your boss. Go back to the drawing board, because that shit ain't work. That's why I exposed them. That's why I'm breaking them down, because we're in a time where they're supposed to be broke down right now. See, before it was on deaf ears. None of this stuff is new. It's just that now everything is to the head, and it had to be proven. Remember, we lived in a time of knowledge, meaning we was knowing a lot. Now we're in a time of understanding where everything is being understood. So a lot of things I knew I didn't understand, but now I understand. And another thing I'm going to tell you, I meant to tell people. What I do is confirm. Look at me as the confirmation, right? I don't look, I'm not the end all and be all. I'm just a confirmation. Why? Because we all came up in life with a lot of different ideas, knowledge, thoughts. People might have thought we was crazy. A lot of us have the famous slogan of what? The black sheep of the family. But all that really was we was the ones that was misunderstood and also meant to be greater than the people in our family. You got to accept it for what it is. If you was a black sheep, that really means you, the special one in your family, that's supposed to go to a different level and separate yourself from your family. That's why you had it hard, because your life was a test. And to show you that you wasn't normal, you had to go through certain things and be treated a certain way. But guess what? My point is, you never had confirmation. So a lot of us went through life trying to figure things out the hard way because nobody could confirm the things we needed to know. We might have knew a lot, but we couldn't. It wasn't confirmed. Then sometimes what? Our ancestors or our family members, our elders, they were ignorant. They had a slave mentality. They believed in a child should be seen and not heard. So a lot of people couldn't even talk to their parents. A lot of people had dreams and couldn't tell them to their parents because they said, I don't want to hear that. They were scared from fear, from a slave mentality, because they didn't understand that the Most High talks to you in your dreams. So a lot of elders, they didn't want to hear a lot of things we had to say growing up. We had to learn the hard way. So my point is, now we got confirmation. All I do is confirm what's already known. That's it. Because I ain't had nobody to confirm that for me till it was too late. So we already knew R. Kelly was a Chester. We knew that when the tape came out. But since the tape came out in the early 2000s, everybody still supported him full-fledged. One day we're going to go through a list of all the rappers that still was featuring with R. Kelly after the tape. And to this day, R. Kelly has did songs with damn near every top rapper in the game and many others because he was profitable. And a lot of them was dealing with the same behavior. You got to remember, at the time, 80s, 90s, 2000, Dealing with underage girls for some niggas was normal. I already went into all of that. I went into all of that. When we was young men, when we were in junior high school and high school, we knew for a fact grown men came to the high school to pick up girls in cars, take them shot, all type of shit. But when we was young, we didn't think it was normal. We knew something wasn't right. But back then, the Chesters didn't hide. That's my point. They didn't hide. They didn't have to hide back then because it was kind of considered normal. It wasn't really, they didn't hide. That's what I'm saying. And a lot of parents would give their children to these older men that had a little bit of bread, especially in the drug era. You got to remember that. So even though that woman knew her child was 15 and that boy might have been 23, 24, but he had money in the car, a lot of mothers would turn their head. That's what went on. So this is why we expose people like R. Kelly now, because people, especially you low down, dirty motherfuckers. You know what? I'm going to tell you why some of y'all some low down, dirty motherfuckers. Because y'all always want to put attention on the wrong shit. This is what I mean by that, y'all. Now, everybody in goddamn America knows about crime. We know for a fact it's niggas going to die every day from gun violence. We know people are going to get shot and killed every day. That is nothing new. What's the number one killer we need to start paying attention to more? Chesters and pedophiles. Because remember, you can get shot with a bullet and you actually can recover and move on with your life. But when a young child gets raped and done dirty, that shot, that wound never go away. So this is why we have to expose these people 24/7. Why? Because they have destroyed millions and millions and millions of households, which means they have destroyed generations with this behavior. They have broken up families. Do you know how many families have been destroyed over these fucking family secrets of families having Chesters? And this part of the family want to protect them. This part of the family mad at them. Family broken up. We not going to this person's house because we know so-and-so going to be there. How many goddamn people got the same story in their damn family? Or know about it? This is the real shit, y'all. See, it's the internal things that's been destroying us as well. Not just the out things, it's the internal things. What destroys anything? Internal. So this is why we have to go hard on Chesters, because we're in the last day, right? And sex trafficking and human trafficking is at all-time high, right? So therefore, we got to put more spotlight on these people. We don't care about niggas spinning blocks no more. We don't care about that shit. But we do care about the innocent that don't know no better, that keep being victims every day. Right now, it's a kid somewhere getting violated. Y'all know that. These are the people got to be exposed. Because the gangsters and criminals, they're already exposing themselves. Why? They doing shit, putting themselves on the internet. We don't care about them no more. But we do care about the people that can't defend themselves, that's naive, that's slow, that don't know no better, that's fast. Because they're getting tricked to be fast. And they get taken advantage of, and some of them get snatched up. A lot of them are going to be snatched up. So that's why we're going to keep exposing these Chesters. So, like I said, a lot of y'all was running around talking about free R. Kelly. Now, I'm not going to knock nobody. But some of you niggas with platforms, you was not speaking on child pedophilia at all. You make sure you stay away from these topics a lot. I watch all you niggas. Meaning, you pop on that screen a lot. A lot of y'all don't cover this shit. And I know why. And then you had niggas like Choke. I'm always going to throw something at you, Choke. You know why? Because you was the #1 nigga campaigning for free R. Kelly. You the one saying that you spoke to R. Kelly and he gonna come home, nigga. And I told you, Choke, you's a suspect ass nigga. Still ain't see you with no girl, nigga. You a suspect ass nigga too. You ain't nothing but a slick ass nigga from the Bronx on fuckboy time. That's it. And I want to see you talk about this second case, nigga. Because a lot of niggas are pedophiles with YouTube channels. It's a lot of dirty niggas with YouTube channels. I'm telling y'all. How you know? All you got to do is watch their content and the shit they say out their mouth. They always expose themselves. But a lot of y'all see it, hear it, and y'all give it a pass. And that's y'all business. Anyway. Also, he has to go back to New York City. And now he's faking an injury. He allegedly hurt his leg, so he ain't got to go back to New York City. Why? Because you got to remember, y'all, when R. Kelly go back, this time it ain't gonna be sweet. He gonna get extorted. And you gotta remember, any jail he go to forever, he will be extorted. And they're gonna always try to hunt him down and kill him. Now, in this particular case, he's facing with the tape, they say he's facing a minimum of 10 years or 20 years on top of the 30. All right. So his whole bid, he got to worry about somebody trying to take him out. And they're going to be trying to extort him. And he's faking like he got a leg injury now. As you see, he must now await sentencing. He can face anything from 10 to 20 plus years in prison. He is already serving 30 after being convicted of RICO charges. See why I kept telling you stupid ass motherfuckers that he ain't going to beat it because it's a fucking RICO charge, you jackasses. Yeah, I'm going to curse y'all because y'all stupid. Y'all don't know law. Another reason why people can't win in America, because you don't know fucking law. Anytime you charge with a fucking RICO, it's not a regular case. So it was more of just a pedophilia charge. This nigga was running an operation of females as a fucking cult, which means he had multiple women under mind control. Multiple women taking them across state lines. Young ladies disguised as tour buses. Do you get it? Because a lot of y'all are stupid, and that's why I say some of y'all black people, I don't want shit to do with none of y'all. That's why I say I ain't black. Because some of y'all, it's a fucking shame. That's why I be saying that shit. Because half of y'all, I don't want no parts of y'all. Y'all are fucking demons with black skin. That's it. KKK with black skin. That's it. A lot of y'all, that's who y'all are. R. Kelly used his fame and fortune and enablers to prey on the young, the vulnerable, and the voiceless. See that? Did I just tell you, you got to go hard on these niggas for the voiceless? For that young girl that's scared? That young boy that's scared? That's why I go hard on them. Because I know it's voiceless out here. But some niggas, they got a big voice. But when it comes to this, they very, very quiet. They don't use their voice for this. They don't use their platform to come at the right people you need to come at. We know about niggas spinning blocks. We know about crime and bullet and gun smoke. We know about all that. But what we didn't know when it was a pedophile in the hood violating everybody, we didn't know that. When we didn't know when it was a Chester in the family, he was raping the whole goddamn family. We didn't know the goddamn 10, 20 years later. That's the shit we got to stop right now. We stopping that right now. You dig? That's why we blow them up. It ain't because it ain't about no damn R. Kelly. We don't give a fuck about him. But to some of y'all, he became your God. You know why? Because you believe in that type of behavior. And y'all believe in the goat God Pan. So a lot of y'all took on that energy and embraced it because that's who the fuck you is. You don't care. And a lot of y'all indulge in that shit. It's three ways. Some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all indulge in the shit. Some of y'all benefit off that shit and turn your head. That's just the facts. So when I understand the earth got to be cleansed, this is why I don't feel sorry for nobody. I don't. And I understand that what? The people that's supposed to die are going to keep dying. And the people that's supposed to live going to keep living. That's how this shit works. So that's why I don't shed tears over certain people, some of this death going on. Because I understand what? Everybody on the planet ain't good. I understand that. Some of y'all naive, but I understand everybody ain't good. And I understand that some people got to go where they got to go at. So that's why I don't shed no tears. And I don't worship man. You dig? That's why a lot of y'all life fucked up right now, because you worship man. You worship man, you worship flesh, you worship material shit. That's why most people's life is in the fucking gutter right now. And if it ain't in the gutter, trust me, it's headed there. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I go hard on people like this. But I'm going to tell y'all, a lot of y'all are sub to a lot of weirdos. And I'm going to just leave it at that. Let's check it out. Once again, he used his fame and fortune to prey on the young, the vulnerable, and the voiceless for his own sexual gratification. What's his own sexual gratification? Peeing on people. That's weird shit. Y'all know that. Grown-ass man peeing on, and you got to remember, that's just the only kid he got caught for, y'all. What part you don't understand? This nigga might have did that to thousands upon thousands upon thousands. That's just the one he got caught for. What is wrong with y'all? The same thing with who else? I'm tired of talking about that other nigga. We know it's rapists, pedophiles, that's well known, that's still walking around right now. Nobody ain't say or do nothing to them yet. Know why? Because like people say, The only reason why a man so-called accused of raping and pedophilia don't go to jail, because obviously the shit had to be consensual. Duh. Just common sense. No indictments. R.Kelly got indicted. Remember? For those who don't know about how indictment work, after a certain amount of research is done and it proves to be true of a certain behavior or a certain thing you've been accused of doing, guess what happens? The state will pick your ass up. You get indicted. So if a nigga is accused of all of this rape and pedophilia but never get indicted, what does that mean? Obviously, the shit had to be fucking consensual. Common sense. Play that game with somebody else, all right? Anyway, while many turned a blind eye, see that? Many turned a blind eye. What these niggas do now? They be turning a blind eye. They don't see shit. They see every fucking thing else, but certain shit, they don't see that shit. Boy, I tell you, people ain't shit. Also, this applies to a lot of mothers and some fathers, because some fathers do pimp their kids. Yes, they do. Some mothers do pimp their kids. And they say, oh, you can go with so-and-so. It's okay. Whole time, in the back of their mind, they know some funny shit might go on. But as long as their child come back with something in their hand, some money, whatever, you dig? Might got a new game system that they ain't have to buy. They straight. Shit like that. Oh, this man took your kid school shopping. You ain't had to do it, so you ain't care. See how? That's called turning a blind eye. And our peoples are the masters of turning a blind eye. That's what our people do, y'all. They've been raised to do that shit since they had that slave mentality. Turn a blind eye. Our peoples are the masters of that shit. See shit, act like they don't see it. Through his actions, Kelly exhibited a callous disregard for the devastation his crimes had on his victims and has shown no remorse. Did you see that man show any remorse? No. Did you see him shed a tear? No. You only seen him fake crying on Gayle King. That's it. Because that's to deceive you stupid ass R. Kelly fans. Yeah, I said free R. Kelly. Now he got found guilty twice, jackasses. And guess what? He got a whole nother case. And I'm glad y'all showed y'all hand. Like I said, I don't got no smoke with y'all. Y'all are embarrassing. I'm ashamed of y'all. You should be ashamed of yourself. And y'all are just a perfect example why I don't want no parts to do with everybody in this so-called black race. All right? Y'all is not my fucking brothers and sisters. All right? Let me make that clear. Let's move on. So he is faking a leg injury. So he doesn't have to go back to New York for another hearing. If I'm not mistaken, the next hearing is about finances, something of that nature. But he is trying to go to court from video because he's scared. And if anybody don't know what happened to Chester's in jail, they have to always worry about getting killed. So even if he don't get killed, just the pressure of what he's facing, R. Kelly might eventually check himself out. Anyway, let's keep it pushing. Now I got to talk about this. All of this stuff go together. I'm speaking on the mark of the beast. I'm talking about these Jezebel spirits. I'm talking about these entertainers that have been used as pawns forever to ruin your life. Now we're in a spiritual warfare. It is time to expose all of them. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. I told y'all. People probably like, why this nigga got Madonna? I'm going to break down Madonna. For those that don't know, you're going to learn a little bit of history. Madonna is the queen whore of Babylon. She is the queen of Babylon. Madonna is the one who, in this generation we living in now, she is the queen of all of this whorish behavior infused in music. One of her first biggest hits was Like a Virgin. You got to know about Virgin Mary. You got to know about the virgin as a whole. You got to know how the elite look at the virgin. You got to know what the virgin birth represents. And what baby did the virgin have? The point of the matter, Madonna is all of these bitches' mother. Little did you know that. So when you see, what's a bitch? A female dog, all right? You know, you call men a dog, a low-down dirty dog. Well, a bitch is a female. That's a low-down dirty dog. That's it. All right? Madonna is the one who started all of this. She is the queen of it all. Why do you think she's still alive? Madonna's another one. Never really could sing like that. Never really had no outstanding talent like that. She's all right. But I'm going to break down to y'all how your people have been trained and groomed to be just like her. One of the first people that was trained to be like Madonna was who? Janet Jackson. That whole control, that was Madonna swag. Even down to years, 40, 30 years, because Madonna was the shit in the 80s. Even 40 years later, as you see, she's still out here. She was at Fashion Week, 64 years old, with a 26-year-old female kissing on the mouth. You know she go both ways. And I also told y'all she turned men out. It's also said that Madonna, it was said years ago, Madonna only deals with men that go both ways. That's facts, what they said about her. But I'm going to say alleged because I wasn't there. But they said she only deal with men that go both ways. Look at Dennis Rodman, but it's a whole lot of other men she deal with. That's why you got to watch Tupac. That's why I want y'all to ask the question, why out of all the women in the planet did he sleep with Madonna? Because you got to understand, part of the ritual, you have to go holler at Madonna. Also, part of the ritual I broke down to y'all. All this shit that I've been studying, it started from the 80s and beyond, but you always notice every celebrity had to go to the Playboy Mansion and eventually had to go see Madonna and eventually got to go see Quincy Jones. I don't know what that shit is about. I also showed y'all videos before of Quincy Jones chilling with Madonna. Y'all don't understand. You got certain people in power within the industry that are gatekeepers that keep everything in order. All of these females you see portraying a thought behavior, it all come from Madonna. All right? Just to give you a little background. This Madonna, parting the screen, but this goes to the Jezebel spirit. This is also the sign of the end times. You see her rocking her braids. You see when she want to be black, she'll be black. When she want to be white, she go back to white. When she want a young man, she'll smash a young man. Whatever she want to do, she going to do it. But she always promoting what? She always going to promote what? A bunch of fuckery. As you see, they was at the New York fashion show. But strategically, when the models walked by, they looked at each other and made sure they kissed each other on the mouth. For a publicity stunt. Because she understands whenever she's in the public eye, she always have to do some horrid shit. That's her career. That's her whole life. Now you see where she get it from? Now you see what she's trying to be like? So remember when I told y'all about these culture vulture conversations? I told y'all a lot of black people be jacking white people too. All of this shit she doing come from Madonna. Y'all know I posted this yesterday. My point is, does this woman have to do all of that? If she's a millionaire, will she have to do all of that? Now, mind you, it is said that Madonna has made $1.5 billion off of touring. To this day, she has 300 million records sold. Madonna, to this day, is the top selling female artist in the world. None of these chicks will ever top her. But her whole purpose is to have all of these other females chasing her energy. Because all of this shit started with Madonna. Now you see why when Nicki came out, she was acting gay. A lot of people didn't know she was gay or not. Oversexual. I'm showing y'all all this. All this is the Madonna blueprint that the record labels use on every female that signs. Lil' Kim had to do the same thing. Y'all all know the fucking game. But I just wanted to show y'all that Madonna shit. Now, this news dropped yesterday while I was live. As you see, as we already know, Cardi B only got community service, which we knew was an option. And like I said, she better hope they don't lock her ass up. As we see, they did lock her up. She got community service. It is what it is. My point is, I'm not gonna go hard on the Jezebels today, but I just wanted to show y'all all this relates with the time that all of this shit you see them doing, it comes from Madonna. Why? Madonna was responsible for turning out young white girls. So everything they used on them, they used it on. See, when you see Britney Spears, that's Madonna. All that's Madonna energy. Britney Spears was supposed to be the reincarnation of Madonna. But Britney Spears didn't go with the program, so you see what they did to Britney Spears. She wasn't with the shits. You also know Britney Spears started out through Disney. Y'all know about Disney. So I just wanted to show y'all, this is the queen of all queens in that world of Babylon, in that world of fuckery and music, entertainment. She's their queen. And as long as she living, she gonna stay their queen. Don't ever get it twisted. You hear these people talk about their queens, they ain't no damn. When they see Madonna, you know what they gotta do? They gotta bow down. That's a fact. When they see Madonna, if they don't bow down, it's gonna be a problem. And that's why Madonna still sit in high places. That's why you don't see Madonna like that unless you want to be seen, because they sit in high places. These people think they got power. They ain't got no power. They still gotta fulfill bullshit contracts. But my point of showing Nicki right here is to show you, not only is she with a pedophile, her whole job is to turn out young ladies. And that don't look too appealing to me. You look nasty. That's my opinion. I don't care, I don't like it. Once again, don't forget, the other biggest thing in America going on right now is these what? Migrants. But you see on this story, now they call them immigrants. I told y'all before, they play with the name. 1 minute they're migrants, 1 minute they're immigrants. You see how you can flip and bounce the American language? But as we see, 100 illegal immigrants has been dropped off in front of Kamala Harris's house or the location she stay at. They also say they've been sent to Martha's Vineyard. My point is this: do y'all see the mass influx of immigrants? Because why? The powers that be are at war with each other. It is a beef. I keep telling y'all that. Or it's a fake beef. And this is just an excuse to keep bringing all of these people in the country. Do y'all not know that they have been shipping thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands immigrants, migrants through all different states since April? They've been doing this shit. While you was on lockdown, while you sitting around playing, they got so many people in position just waiting for you to get the fuck out the way. They're just waiting for you to get out the way. And they waiting patient. But I wanted to show y'all the beef or the fake beef of how they coming across the borders left and right. And they shipping them to Democratic people in Democratic areas because they feel like the Democrats wanted this to happen. Well, then y'all gonna take care of these people. Do y'all see the chaos that's going on? But it all applies to the market of beef. It all applies to the time we in. When the powers that be are fighting amongst each other, that lets you understand that you really ain't got a chance if you're out here playing around. So I'm going to keep it pushing. Do you see the new fentanyl packaged and ready to go to your kids at a hood near you? Like I told y'all a million times, we're going to stay focused on this. This represents the death. Each pill represents death. But the reason why I'm bringing this story back up, because my people that been tuned in, you know we've been tapping on this play by play by play, right? So boom. And we specifically talking about this rainbow fetty. When the story first broke, the rainbow fetty was just in Oregon, remember? Then we got a report it was in Cali. My point is, I'm showing you how the drugs, how they start moving. It'll move like a virus. And then it start going from the West Coast, then it starts spreading across to the East Coast. It started in Oregon. Then it went to Cali. Just showing y'all something. Now you see Arizona, busted in Arizona. Fentanyl been moving around, but I'm talking about the rainbow fetty, the one that's easier for the kids to get, the ones that look like e-pills. They found 26,000 fentanyl pills, over 70 pounds of illegal drugs in the car. They had it stashed in the gas tank. But I'm just showing you the movement of the drugs, showing you how it go from coast to coast. It went from Oregon, Seattle to California. Now you see it's making its way, Arizona. I'm going to show you how it's making its way. Rainbow fentanyl confirmed, Miami Valley, Ohio. A lot of people probably even know it was a Miami Valley in Ohio. I didn't know that neither. Ohio. Now you see it's in the mid, it's coming, it's past the mid. You see it's coming to the East Coast, right? I'm just showing you how the drugs move. But for people that in tune, we already knew it was going to happen. This is the man. If you can't see kids are being targeted, I don't know what the man. Y'all people making me tight out here. Your kids being targeted with fentanyl, rainbow fentanyl, cute looking pills that'll kill them. Your kids are being targeted with harsh behavior. Your kids are being targeted by pedophiles. Your kids are being targeted, getting ready to get snatched the fuck up. So a lot of people got to worry about their kid getting snatched up and getting put on pills, or getting put on pills and snatched up. This is the new agenda they got planned for Halloween. So when you say trick or treat, what treat you think they got ready to trick your kids up with? Man, people better wake up. I better wake up. But then again, it might be a little too late. Like it's too late for Nick Cannon. Did y'all not peep game ever since Nick Cannon got accused of being gay by Orlando Brown? When Orlando Brown first came out a couple of years ago and said Nick gave him head. And when Nick Cannon tried to diss Eminem, and then Eminem put Nick Cannon on blast about doing gay behavior in a limo or something like that, you see Nick Cannon been trying to prove to everybody that he's a man now. Because you got suspect niggas just because they had kids don't mean shit. This nigga's trying to not be gay no more. For those that want to know more, I did the story. I did the special about Nick Cannon. We broke Nick Cannon down. We showed his transgender lifestyle. We showed him doing his rituals when he first came in the game. He already been sold out, and I believe Orlando Brown, because Nick Cannon probably was doing a lot of gay stuff back in the day. He also represents, which people don't understand, this thing called imagery around the world. Nick Cannon also represents the black man that can't keep his thing in his pants. Because you got to understand the stereotype they say all black men love to do is have sex. That's why they called us a buck in slavery. Why? Allegedly, because they only use strong black men to have sex and get all the slaves pregnant, because that was more money. That was the profit. All a nigga was permitted to do was work, and the bucks, their whole job was to have sex with all the women on the plantation, even if it was his own family. The same exact thing. All you got to understand, for my people that love dogs and raise animals, all you got to understand, the same exact thing people do with dogs, that's what they did with human beings back in the day when they was breeding slaves or breeding an entity that we now call niggas. Nigger is an entity that was created. It was breeded just like a dog. So since them days, the narrative has always been that black men are over-sexualized. They always love to have sex. They can't keep their thing in their pants. They're a rolling stone. They get anybody pregnant. They hump anything. That is the narrative of the black man, whether you like it or not. And Nick Cannon, guess what he's doing? He's pushing that narrative. That black men can't keep their thing in their pants. You also got to understand the whole science that he's purposely getting all whores pregnant, meaning models, thoughts. He's doing all that on purpose. When you know the real thing Nick Cannon's supposed to do is what? Get with a solid woman and have a whole bunch of kids. No, he's portraying a different image. And he's trying to get that gay off of him. Because you'll see Nick Cannon was not doing this before. But ever since them gay allegations of him sucking head, giving head, whatever you want to call it, he's been doing all this extra shenanigans. So Nick Cannon, you ain't fooling nobody neither. And you been acting different since them white people threatened to shut your ass down because you claimed you was going to do Dr. Sebi documentary. And you said something out your mouth about the Jews, and they got on your motherfucking ass. It was going to cancel all your shit. But magically, you'll see Nick Cannon got wilding out back. He got all his shit back. And let's not forget, one of Nick Cannon babies died right before he got one of his shows back. Do y'all remember that? When one of his alleged kids died, he went to go visit the kid, and when he got to the airport, he got a call that the child just died. Do y'all remember that shit? And right after that, Nick Cannon got his new show. These niggas ain't slick. Remember Mike Tyson was out of grace? Then you heard the story. Mike Tyson's child died on the treadmill. After that, Mike Tyson doing a one-man show. Mike Tyson back on the algorithm. Mike Tyson got a podcast. Even rappers like Juvenile got a child death around him. It's so many of them got some type of death around them. But a lot of people still don't understand what's going on. And these are people y'all been worshiping. So when y'all gonna stop worshiping them? Either way, it's over for them too. That's why they panicking and scrounging. All right. And once again, we already know that YouTube with Tasha K reportedly moved to Africa. And they saying that she did not pay. She's saying that she's still fighting the appeal. According to Tasha K, she got money for lawyers and she's still fighting. It has also been alleged that she is actually trolling Cardi B right now. Trolling her. You dig? Saying basically, I ain't giving you nothing. I'm chilling right now. So it's a lot going on right now. That's all I'm going to say, y'all. The world is upside down, y'all. It is what it is, man. So basically, she trolling Cardi, saying, I ain't giving you shit, because they had a back and forth on the internet the other day. And she's overseas right now, chilling out the way. So we're going to see how this play out. And it's funny how Nicki tried to do the same exact thing Cardi B did, which shows you her and Nicki, they really love each other. Because they work for the same people anyway. So Cardi sue a blogger. Now Nicki want to sue a blogger. So both of them stay beefing, but they stay copying each other. You see what I'm showing you? It's all shenanigans. Anyway, we neither here nor there. I just had to show y'all that. Tasha K got up out of here. Now, for those that just pulled up, shout out to everybody in the building. We're going to do another rundown real quick, because I know a lot of y'all missed this part earlier. And we now got proof that certain things have been perfected with this thing called Mark of the Beast. Bingo. They was doing a test run. That's what I see. In my eyes, I seen them doing a test run. And they wanted to promote it to make it look sweet, innocent. You see the scanning of the hand, you see the buying of the product. And in my opinion, these are the people that's been working on the program. And they testing it out. So now we got to drop back down to the scripture. And that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now I want to show y'all also why it's always confusion, because you can have one scripture that goes many different ways. I'm going to show y'all that. Look at the scripture. We're going to look at how many different ways they flip it and bounce it. King James Version. This is supposed to be the original version. Not, you know what I mean. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, let's go down, make it more clearer for you. English. So that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark. That is the name of the beast or the number of his name. So that they could not buy or sell unless they had the mark, which is the name of the beast or the number of his name. And they say the number is what? 666. But it goes more than one way. The mark of the beast is also the behavior of a person. And I told you, you judge a person's behavior by the way they think. That is the mark of their forehead, because your thoughts come from your mind, known as the top chakra or the crown chakra. My point is, your thoughts come from your mind, and the works you do with your mind come from your hands. Pedophiles think about touching kids, they use their hands to touch kids. Do you get it? Killers think about killing, they think about guns all day. Their hands hold pistols and spray up blocks. You get it? The mark of the beast is embedded in your brain and in your hands. It ain't just got nothing to do with money. That's my point. The mark of the beast is also the devilish lifestyle you live in. And all the things of this world you love. That's why you heard we live in what? This is a beast system. The whole money system is a beast system. Whole technology system is a beast system. And let me say it again. We all have cell phones, so we all have signed up for the beast system. But let me clarify that. That's why you were told be in the world, but not of the world, which means you're going to have to indulge in certain things, but you're not supposed to let these things, what? Control your life. That is the difference. The same way I broke down to y'all how we was raised that I ain't working for no white man. I ain't working, I ain't doing this. We was raised that way. But you got to understand, even it was written that you have to work. And it's also obligation when you work, the person you work for is supposed to pay you your proper wages. Because you have to work to what? Take care of your family and sustain yourself. So that's why I broke down to people, which is already written, being lazy is actually a fucking sin. That's why people that's lazy have bad luck. They don't prosper. When you're lazy, you are destroying yourself because it's a sin. That's why the saying come from God help those who help themselves, means you have to put in work for anything you want to accomplish. Even in the system of the beast, you still have to work. But guess what? You don't have to be a slave to the system. That is the difference. Another thing is the same thing with entertainment. Entertainment is not bad. Entertainment is only bad when it's used for evil. Within the beast system, it is used for evil. But the same way somebody can use this shit for evil, I can use entertainment or make a positive movie to teach my people something. Then you'll understand why you're not allowed to make certain movies. Did you know that? If I wanted to make a movie right now on how ancient America used to be, they ain't gonna let me do that. They're gonna shut that shit down because I got to go through Hollywood. Hollywood is the beast system. So my point is, that's why it said be in the world, but not of the world. Meaning you take everything with a grain of salt. You don't take everything so serious in this fake ass world. You do what you got to do. You stay out the way. That's what that shit means. So with this right here, you looking at this mark of the beast, what they saying, the beast system and how they use it against the humans is those who don't deal with the system, they're going to starve. This is the nail in the coffin for everybody that don't have nothing in their name and is not verified. This is to put a nail in your coffin. People whose name is not in good standing. We know this is all going into the social credit score. Meaning, it's going on in China. What's up, Sincere? It's going on in China right now. Your whole life is going to be based on your background as a whole. You know now, let me break it down again because some of y'all just pulled up. You know before, okay, we already knew this, right? But boom, when you go get a crib, they look at your what? Rental history. Okay, check that off. You gotta what? When you go get a job, you gotta get a physical. You gotta what? Even school, medical history. Check that off. Credit. Your credit get checked. You got a credit score. Check that off. You get it? Now, criminal background, history. Check the background. All right, boom. Now what they doing, the social credit score is all that's going to be in one. And basically judging you who you are as a human being. Now, I saw the technology in China a couple years ago, right when the pandemic first started. I seen it on TV, and to this day, I don't even remember the channel I seen that shit on, but I saw it. And they were showing people walking down the street. The people who were verified, they was able to scan them, and a blue light, they scanned the people that was legit, and a blue light come over their head. Something like that. And then when a person that's not legit gets scanned, a fucking red dot, a red sign come up. And when that red sign come up, you get ran down on. So my point is this, if you in a sports arena, it's the technology they got. They can look at everybody sitting in their seat and see who got a blue light, who got a red light, who's verified, who's not. You walk in the mall, they can see who's good, who's not. You walk in the supermarket, you can see who's good, who's not. I seen the technology already. This right here verified the shit. All this shit coming. So if you're a criminal or whatever type of background you got, you could be walking down a block and the police run up on you for no reason because your social credit score is not up to par. This is real shit going on right now, y'all. When I discovered this stuff, that's when I started telling people that crime was over. I started peeping game. When I started telling people crime over, I started telling people they got to be verified because I was already studying this shit. If you don't believe me, look at the verified blue check right in the middle of the hand. Same color as a blue check, ain't it? On Instagram, on Twitter, right? Similar color. Because if you ain't verified, your ass gonna be fucked up out here. Soon, when they master these electric cars, they're not gonna drive unless it's in your name, unless your hand scan that goddamn door, unless your hand scan that steering wheel, it ain't gonna work. We already know they putting breathalyzers in new cars. You got liquor on your breath coming from the club, your shit ain't gonna work. Everything is gonna be crimeless. I also referred the #1 movie to understand this is Demolition Man, where they showed you it will be no more crime in the world because the crime element has been labeled as black people. Do you get it? Black people are the face of crime around the world. That was the whole purpose of Thug Life. If we get these people to embrace criminal activity, we can erase criminal activity. When we end crime, we can end them. Y'all didn't understand the game. They made you the face of everything bad that they now want to erase. So with this new formula within the beast system, like a lot of people that's playing around right now, you know, a lot of y'all can't get shit in your name. A lot of y'all ain't got shit in your name. A lot of us don't own a lot of shit. Well, all you got to understand is, if you're not verified, you're going to pay even worse. You're going to pay even worse. But the people that got their shit in order, just a little bit, people that's married, got their shit in order, they're going to be straight. But for you people that sleep on couches and you just leech and freeload on people your whole life, that shit is over with. Know why? Because they're going to take your ass out just like they did your daddy. And that's why a lot of y'all getting knocked out just like your daddy did. Know why? Because you're doing the same shit. Your daddy was a Rolling Stone. You a Rolling Stone. Your uncle was a Rolling Stone, nigga. You a Rolling Stone. That's why a lot of y'all are living like vagabonds. I broke that down the other day. What's a vagabond? A nigga that just go from place to place. A person that just go from place to place but ain't got nowhere solid. That's how they wanted you to live in your last day. That was also the mark of Cain. They told Cain that would be his mark. That he would be a vagabond, and everywhere he go, people would seek to slay his ass. What's happening with you? Everywhere you go, motherfuckers trying to slay you. And if it ain't physically, they trying to slay your character. Remember yesterday we spoke about how all the nations come together to conspire against who? One particular people, right? Now you see why all these other nations are coming here and your people being wiped out? Because the nations have already conspired. And they said, you know what? We got to get rid of this problem. What's the problem? These people over here. Why? Because they love all the wrong shit. They love crime. They love to fight. They love bloodshed. They love fuckery. Well, guess what? They're not going to be able to function in the new world. What's the new world? Well, we try to make it a new world of peace. I told you. The same man that declares war, he's the one to declare peace. So if they say they want to be in a state of peace, that means certain people got to go. What? The criminal element. Yep. The same criminal element that they created. How? I showed you that already. What? We knew the drugs was coming in, but they didn't stop it, right? Then I already proved to y'all now how all the cocaine, they stopping that. Because what? He who makes the law breaks the law. We brought the drugs here, now we stopping the drugs. We brought the drugs in so y'all can make a lot of money for us. We can build a lot of corporations and build up a lot of banks and get these foreign cars moving. Now we don't need you niggas to move drugs no more. So now we're going to dispose of you niggas. That's what's going on. That's why I told y'all, I'm going to say it again because I got new people. This is why across America, I don't care where you're from, it's new casinos being built. The new casinos is the new money, the new tax money to replace all of the drug money. This is why gambling is legal, because illegal gambling paid a lot of bills in America. It's legal now. What else is legal? Weed. Weed paid a lot of bills in America. Now weed is legal. Therefore, they cutting off supplies from the hood because now America making shit that used to be crime, they're making it legal because that's what's going to cut your water off. So you can't make money off the radar no more. That's what all that shit was about. Legalizing every fucking thing. Just like you know the history, your people started lotto. My point is, if we legalize everything, the criminals won't fucking have nothing else to do. Then we got it verified where they can't even scam no more. Now you understand why they let all that scamming go on. Because they was playing with the technology, testing shit out, and they needed a reason to lock a whole bunch of niggas up on indictments. That shit already happened already. Now you understand with the PPP loan? Another thing you got to understand, if you did the PPP loan and you scam, you ain't going to be able to get no verified nothing. And they got the whole PPP thing set up where everybody that did it have to watch their back for the next 10 years. So in the next 10 years, what does that mean? 10 years, you fuck around and can't put shit in your name in a time where you need shit in your name. Why? Because you got to be verified. You get it? This the new wave. Like it or not, this is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. But that's why I told you, all some people going to do is talk and run their mouth. They ain't going to stop nothing. You did? The man is sitting on the throne. And being that he's sitting on the throne, all his works are coming to fruition. So as you see, they was laughing, downplaying it, but they understand that the technology has been implemented and mastered. And in my opinion, these are probably some Silicon Valley workers sent to do the experiment. You dig? They understand the system is in play, y'all. And remember, the powers that be, they understand what time it is. So like I said, for those that didn't hear me earlier, I showed the cashless gas station months ago. They already got this shit. But guess what? They just perfecting this shit in small towns and in small places. But it's going to be in a city near you. Now you understand why places like New York, Chicago, LA, they letting crime be crazy. So when they implement this technology, it's going to be friendly. They say, look, see, you need to get this scan because then you don't got to worry about no mugger trying to rob you. You don't got to worry about losing your credit card. You see what I'm saying? And once the whole world know the system is in play, once it's in play, the criminals got to say, shit, goddamn it, how we gonna make our money now? How you gonna re-up on some drugs when you can't, you got to get your shit scanned for even money to transact. You dig? So that's why most of the smart criminals went underground and they online now. Most criminals, real criminals, got bogus corporations and get money a whole nother way. They ain't selling no fucking drugs no more. Who was the number one people in America selling drugs? I ain't got to say it. Well, all you got to understand now is they cut the water supply off. You will not become rich off of selling drugs no more. What you are going to do is be used to sell a lot of fentanyl and kill a lot of your people. That's all you're going to do now as a drug dealer. Only thing they need drug dealers for now is to move this fentanyl. Understand that. They just need you to move this in your hood and kill some people. And then they're going to lock your ass up for doing a good job. Other than that, if you think you're getting paid off the drug game and going to live successfully, you stay in that dream. All right? So I'm talking to the brothers that need to know and the people that need to know that I've been telling y'all this shit for a minute. You got to start what? Transitioning over. Meaning you got to start getting legit. I'm not promoting this. I'm not promoting this. I understand it's reality. Why? Because everybody already got a cell phone. A lot of y'all got the apple. The apple is the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge that was not supposed to be eaten. Therefore, all the new technology that's been introduced in this world has been introduced through the iPhone. What the fuck you think Siri was about? Siri is just the Android technology without the body. So now we seeing the bodies of these machine robotics, but that program was already in Siri. Do you understand that? And Alexa. I told y'all before, I had that Alexa shit in my house. When that fucking stupid ass shit came on for no reason, I unplugged that shit. And I ain't fucking with that shit no more. I've been kicked that shit to the curb. That shit scared me. I'm in the crib and I had that shit start talking for no reason. That's when I also understood that shit be in your house ear hustling. You can say keywords in your house and Alexa, the shit go off. All that shit is also tracking within your house. All the technology, we already sold out to the technology, which was the ushering in of the mark of the beast. So for all those who's against the mark of the beast and verification, all you got to do is get rid of your goddamn phone. And I know you ain't going to do that. Wi-Fi is part of the mark of the beast, all that shit. 5G. But that's why I told you it ain't all bad, because what? We using that same technology to do good. What good we doing? Linking up on a Friday morning, chilling. So it's all on how you deal with this shit. Now, when you become a slave to it, that's when you become a slave to the mark of the beast. How you become a slave? When all you chasing and care about is material shit. You get it? And a person who's wrapped up in material shit, they're going to be using their hand all day for devilish shit. It's the hand and the mind that really bears the mark of the beast. That's where the evil comes in at. The evil comes in your thoughts and your hands. What you do in pursuit in this world. You dig? That's where the savagery comes in at. How far are you willing to go? When shit hit the fan, how low is you gonna go? But these people, they happy because they feel like they mastered the technology. This also means a safer America. Why? Because now we don't have to worry about being robbed. Ha ha ha. That's what that means. Once it's law that cash is not needed, then people know, damn, if I try to rob somebody, I ain't gonna get no fucking money. Nigga ain't got no money on them anyway. Niggas gonna starve. Like I said, eventually it might start the people getting their hand chopped off. Who knows? Because you know people gonna try whatever they gotta try to eat. That's why all of this also, don't get it twisted, y'all. This also applies to the famine and food crisis. This also applies to the starvation. Why? Because they know a lot of people in the future are going to rebel. They're not going to comply. And a lot of them people are going to starve. That's why they said you're not going to be able to buy or sell. Because even if you call yourself an independent business owner, you ain't going to be able to sell no products unless you get down with the program. Do you get it? How you going to sell products when ain't no fucking cash money? Yes, you can sell it online, but it's still got to be verified. I already broke down. People know. People that file their taxes, you already know the IRS has already implemented facial recognition within the IRS. We know facial recognition was first broke where? On your fucking phone. And what? Facebook. I told you before, that 3-picture challenge was the studying of facial rec and body rec. They already mastered the technology on you because you are the lab rat that all the experiments have to work on. It's you. Did you understand that yet? So for the people that deal with this information, I'm showing you this ain't no reason to get worked up, scared, mad. Nah, because guess what? This shit been going on for damn near over 5 years now. The facial rec, the eye scan, the finger scan, all these technologies have been implemented and introduced to you by a cell phone, especially by the name of Apple. You get it? So that's why I showed you how they have taught all of us to be hypocrites. You get what I'm saying? I just got to be honest. It's just what it is. The number one people that's going to speak about the powers that be, 9 times out of 10, you got an iPhone. You got some type of Apple technology in your house. Well, Apple and Microsoft, they've been trying to perfect this technology for fucking years. This is some of the things Bill Gates behind the scenes. A lot of y'all heard about the smart virus, where they can what? Scan your body and see exactly what you got in your body and actually how to fix it. And with the whole mark, some people say it has to do with, like I say, everything. You ain't gonna be able to travel on planes. Your whole background got to be up to par. Your whole background. Soon your whole background got to be up to par to move in the crib, to get a car. Your whole back to get a job. They making it some places you can't get a job if you got bad credit. That's crazy, right? But that's where the world coming to. Why? Because they realize a lot of people been playing. Another thing you got to also understand. This is also part of the game why they let a lot of brothers back out of jail. You know why they did that? Because they know a lot of brothers they let out of jail is not going to be able to function in the new world. Why? Because a lot of them backgrounds are too messed up. A lot of their background is too messed up, and a lot of them are too far behind the 8 ball to get back on track. This is why they let a lot of brothers out of jail, also to make room for all the new people going to jail. They played so many games. All you got to do is rewind. You'll see within the past 2 years, 2019 is back in the day. I told you that the world changed after 2019. Those who stay tuned in the loop, I done broke all of this stuff down, play by play. Within every episode, I sprinkled this information. That after 2019, a whole new world has been implemented. But a lot of y'all didn't understand what was going on. The reason why a lot of people was released from these prisons across America was for many different reasons. But to be honest with you, most of them are labeled as obsolete already. Unless they change their ways and upgrade their information, knowledge, and way of moving. If you coming out moving like another time, you're not going to make it. This is why they got it into play. Also, they had to make room for all of the new people they're locking up. Why you think they're building so many new jails? Because they plan on locking a lot of people up. Who they going to lock up? The ones who don't go with the program. That's who they're going to lock up. The useless eaters. They're going to be the ones locked up. Why? They ain't going to be able to feed themselves. Niggas got to go to jail and get 3 hots in a cot to survive. So a lot of people are going to be doing dumb shit, praying to go to jail because they're going to get tired of being homeless out here starving. Now, that's what Mad Max, all them movies they were showing us was all about. When chaos strikes, how some people are going to be in power, but most going to be under the dirt. So that's what we're dealing with, y'all. And as you see, Wendy Williams is under the dirt. She was rich, now she ain't got nothing. What I mean by she ain't got nothing, y'all, she ain't even got common sense. She ain't even got her mind no more. Wendy Williams, in my opinion, is a soulless, empty human shell. Finessed and manipulated by handlers. Do you see her looking like a zombie? Do you see her handler? Supposed to be her husband, her ex-husband, whatever the fuck he is. Did he protect his woman? No, he didn't. This, once again, I'm going to say it this last time. This is not about bashing Wendy Williams. This is to show you how you could be at the top of your game. You could be at the top of the top. But when you don't do right, when you at the top sitting on the throne, eventually you will fall. But not only that, it was a deception she was at the top, because how the hell is she at the top of the throne when she got a boss? So this is the boss of her showing you that they make her and they break her, because he who holds the receipt has the soul. And when it's all said and done, you don't get the soul back. Therefore, you see Wendy Williams walking around with no soul. Because it's been bought already. And therefore, remember the scripture where it says, and no nation shall seek to save you, help you, things of that nature. Now you see, nobody is trying to save Wendy Williams at all. I'm going to ask y'all in the chat again. Name me one celebrity that spoke out in Wendy Williams' defense. It's not going to be many. You know why? Because she burnt so many bridges. Her career was built off burning people. Her riches came from slandering people. Guess what? That's what she got paid to do. Because all Wendy Williams did was sit on the stage and say everything that so-called white people wanted to say but couldn't say. But when you pay a black person to say things that you want to say, it never will appear as racism. I told y'all, that's Wendy Williams' job. That's Stephen A. Smith's job. It's a whole lot of people they pay to say shit that they can't say because you want to say they're racist. So Wendy Williams have been paid to violate a lot of people on that big ass screen for years. Now she's getting her payback. That's what this is, a lesson, that no matter how big you go, because a lot of y'all like to brag about how big you are. All you got to do is understand life in this thing called karma. Eventually, you're going to fall. Why are you going to fall? Because you did a lot of people wrong on your way up. If you look out and do right by people, people gonna make sure you don't fall. Or if you fall, they're gonna catch you. Get it? But when you try to do everything to be at the top, you're gonna find out it's lonely, and that's the whole story of Humpty Dumpty. When you crack, it's a wrap for you. You're over with. And we witnessing that right now. So we just looking at Wendy for the avatar, but this is happening in real life for everybody. Just look around you. You even see people stuck. They're trying to figure something out. They're trying to get back to where they was. And then you got some people just checking out, calling it quits. My point is, everybody is being judged right now. The earth is being judged. So this ain't just me. I got to get in line too. Why you think for the past couple of years, I've been getting my shit in order? You know why? Because I've been seeing this shit years ago. I started seeing a lot of changes drastically happen ever since Trump came in office. So while everybody was beefing and bickering, I started paying attention to how the world was moving. That's what I did. So I can't speak for nobody else. You dig? But they was doing this shit play by play by play by play. And people kept ignoring, laughing, worried about Trump taxes. They were worried about Trump relationship, talking about women. They were worried about what he was doing overseas. Niggas worried about everything else. Because I told you, the number one trick that they've been pulling on you since day one is have you focus on everywhere else except for the ground you stand on. That's why y'all all keep getting tricked. You focus on everywhere else in the world, but everywhere else in the world is focused on right here. You want to be from everywhere else, but everybody else want to come here. You still ain't figured that out yet, dumb niggas? And when I say dumb niggas, I'm talking about those who are ignorant that will never grow mentally. That's what I'm talking to. But that's why you're going to be replaced. See, most of y'all will be replaced before Joe Biden is out of office. Most of y'all will be replaced. Most of y'all is not going to have a leg to stand on. And mind you, let's look how fast time flying. Joe only got 2 more years, damn near. He got like 2 years and 3 months, something like that. So you got to know. Before 2024, drastic changes. How we know that? For one, the migrants coming in daily. For two, the drugs are going daily. For three, niggas are playing. People playing, ain't doing shit for real. Worried about the wrong shit. Therefore, what's going to happen? Duh, common sense. They're going to be all failed. Just like our ancestors did, didn't they? That's all I'm saying. Salute to everybody in the building, everybody in the chat, staying in tune. Like I said, we touched on everything. It's Friday. You make sure you enjoy your weekend and be straight. Be good. So everything I'm breaking down, everything we talking about, this is not to scare people. This is not to get nobody worried. This is so people be in tune and be focused. Because remember, I'm always going to tell you my slogan. Now you can't say nobody ain't tell you and you ain't know. The number one thing our people love to say, especially our elders, is they didn't know that. I didn't know. Why? Because they wasn't paying attention. And there's 3 things I peep. 3 things that people love, and they're going to be happy. As long as niggas can dance, eat some food, and like I say, party, have a good time, man, niggas are straight. That's all they really care about, really. That's been the past 50 years. And my point is this. The people that run your life already know this. That's why I told you. They know all they got to do is pacify you with what? Music, food, stroking your ego, compliments, and material things. That's it. Now you understand why all nations despise you and why all nations laugh at you. Because they know you like a book. We always talking about culture vultures and how everybody do this and that to us. Let's look at all the shit we do to each other. Then let's look at how everybody know the shit we do to each other. That's the key. Everybody else know exactly how the fuck we work and move. How they know? They study social media for the past couple of years. Now you know why. Now you see why everybody trying to be like you and do every goddamn thing you do. What I mean by that is they also understand the fact that you too stupid to capitalize off the own shit that you create. So what they do, they take it from you. So my point is this, and I'm gonna say this to a lot of y'all, and I know niggas are gonna be mad, and I don't care, because a lot of you niggas are hypocrites. How the fuck you gonna be mad at 1090 Jake when you always beefing with your own people anyway? What he's supposed to do? The white man's job is to take and make money. That's his fucking job. But if you don't give him nothing to take from you, how the fuck he gonna take it? But I told you in history, land has been taken from people. Why? Our land got taken because we was fighting each other. They just do the same shit. They are just the masters of divide and conquer. But guess what? They also know they don't got to divide and conquer us. All they got to do is stand around, wait for us to finish beefing and killing each other. Then they just come around and they just scoop up what's left. So that's why I said we all can point the finger, but until we start pointing the finger at ourselves, we still ain't gonna get nowhere. You know why? That's the same thing as complaining and crybaby shit. Crying the master. Why they doing this to us? Why they taking this from us? That's called crying, my nigga. Same thing, Dame Dash. Dame Dash called Liar Cohen and the rest of them culture vultures, right? But when he was getting them checks from Rockefeller Records, when he was getting them budgets, was he calling them culture vultures then? No, he wasn't. Let me tell you fools something else. The world of money and materialism is the white man's culture, dummy. When you're dealing with living a life of lavishness in this modern day world, a celebrity, that is his world. That is his culture. You ain't understand, you ain't figured that out yet? If you drive, let me tell you hypocritical ass niggas something. If you drive a foreign car in America, that is the white man's culture. What are you talking about? Let me break this shit down for y'all. Because I told y'all, a lot of y'all smart, but you ain't all the way there yet. Your knowledge is from a different time. I was raised on the same knowledge, but I updated my database a long time ago and removed myself from that old way of thinking and had to increase my knowledge. And I'm not dissing nobody. If you indulge in European lifestyle, that is the white man's culture. He runs the world off of money, which is based on his gods. That's why he said, in God I trust, we trust. That's their God. So when you live in a life of luxury material items, that is the white man's culture. So who's the culture vulture? Told y'all, man. I told y'all we are the most hypocritical people on the planet. That's why nobody respects. They laugh at us and they say they're a fucking joke. You get it? If I put on a goddamn Yankee hat, is that not a white man's hat? So how can I call him a culture vulture if I wear a Yankee hat and I don't even fucking play baseball? And I'm not indulging in their culture? That's baseball. That's their shit, right? I'm just showing you hypocritical behavior. I'll show you from the highest to the lowest. My point is, this is America. As you heard, it was a melting pot, a cesspool of everything, right? So what that mean? Everybody takes from everybody. That's the American way. The same thing when it comes to making money, dummy. You're supposed to take money from everybody, not just one color, dummy. It's called business. America is a corporation based on business. Therefore, if you're in America and you're not about your what? Business, you always going to what? Suffer. Business is what makes a man and a woman free. This is why the pandemic, they locked down all of the businesses. Why? Because before that, if you had an upstanding business, business allows me to go to China and set up my own deal for my own sneakers. Business allows me to go to India and get my own shirts printed at a cheaper price than I get in America because of business. So through business, you always was free through something called a tax ID number, which gave you the right to deal with anybody, go anywhere, anytime, any place. It's business that makes you free. But for a lot of y'all don't have a business mind. Therefore, you have a slave mentality. That's why a lot of y'all figure once you came online and got a lot of subs, you became somebody special, but you still don't have no business. So therefore, you are still a slave mentality person of a different caliber. The only difference is what? Your barn or your sleeping headquarters is just a little bit better than mine, but you're still a slave. You know why? Because you are not free to come and go as you want all around the world and do business. Now you understand why they tricked a lot of our people to take those bogus loans so you will not be able to do business in the future. This world is based on business. That's what America is. When you hear the word America, key thing you think, business. Therefore, I'm going to say it again. You'll see within America, those who don't take care of their business always going to suffer. The people that handle their business, they what? They win in America. Why you think people from all over the world come here? Because America is the only place you can become successful overnight, or in a week, or in a month, or in a year. That is the American dream. The American structure is what? Turning nothing into something. You'll see now we live in a time where all everybody want to do is what? Jack, copy, follow. They don't know how to take nothing and turn it into something. That shows they don't know about business, how to be innovators, and how to really win in America. You dig? I'm going to teach y'all the fucking game. And right now, I'm talking to a lot of you arrogant, big-headed niggas, right? Because I'm going to be real with y'all. If I had the platform some of y'all had, I would know what to do with it. A lot of y'all got big platforms, but y'all don't know what to do with them. I'm just being real with y'all. Just being real. You don't know what to do. And if we was cool, we could have built on a lot of things. I ain't got all the answers. I ain't got it all, but we could have built on some things, right? So I'm just showing people. We all got to be humble one way or another. And guess what? If you don't, life going to humble you anyway. Just look at Wendy Williams. Life has kicked her ass. All right? And that goes for all of you. That goes for me, everybody. You dig? You win in this world by using your mind, making the right moves at the right time. And it's also about opportunity. See, a lot of us, we blow opportunities. That's another thing about America. America is the home of opportunity. When you get an opportunity, you got to know how to use it at the right time and the right place. And once you don't pick up on the right opportunity, that could mean your end, which is similar to a door being closed. So we talk about this thing called crabs in the barrel. Guess what? A lot of times people had the opportunity to get out the barrel, but what they do, they didn't get out. They stayed around and played to the point where they got sucked back in. Now, guess what? They can't get out the barrel. That's why we in the world we in right now. So everything is coming to an apex, y'all. Everything is coming to a head. So my people that's on their grind, stay on your grind. My people that's doing right, do what you got to do, keep doing it. And for the rest of you, you need to wake up. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm talking specifically to those that talk about change, talk about how life is for us. We passed that now. It's about action. It's about what niggas going to do. Niggas still just want to design a belt. Niggas just still want a nice car. Niggas just still want a nice chain. What niggas want? Because you get what you ask for. If all you want is material shit, guess what? That's all you're going to get. Because this is America, my nigga. You get what you ask for. But my point is, when you get what you ask for, don't start crying and complaining after that. Don't start hating because shit don't go in your favor. Because this is America. So what I learned, I'm not putting nobody over me. So even if somebody doing better than me, I understand how life works. If a person is doing better than you, sometimes that's just for that time they doing better than you. I told you a lot of our people are not trained with patience to look at things on the back end. A lot of people got rich back in the days, but they broke now. Steve Harvey got rich late. He's still rich because he got rich late. He was able to watch everybody else before him blow their whole career. So strategically, Steve Harvey preserved himself to put himself in the right situations. That's why Steve Harvey winning right now. I'm just giving an example of everybody get their time for good and for bad. Because it's about opportunity. Some people get their opportunities early and blow it. Some people work like a dog, go hard their whole life, and don't get the opportunity to the end. So what you rather have? Your opportunity early and blow it, or get it on the back end. I'd rather have mine on the back end. You dig? So we done with all these fights within the nigga kingdom. What's the nigga kingdom? Niggas try to sit at the top of a imaginary throne, but really ain't got no power. Within rap, nigga gotta be the king. Within everything we do, nigga gotta be the king, but at the end of the day, ruling shit ain't got no power. A king has to be wise in judgment. A king has to know how to lead. A king has to know how to protect his people. Everybody want to be the king, but we don't see shit getting done. That's why I call it the nigga kingdom. And we've been living in the nigga kingdom for a long time. That's why to break down play by play different things of what things really are. How we was taught to worship one nigga that make it out the hood because he is so-called billionaire. Or this nigga's a millionaire. Then I had to show you trillionaires. To show you, even we a billionaire, we still behind, nigga. What you talking about? What's the brag about? We still got work to do, right? Of course. That's what I'm talking about. Salute to the chat. I'm done. Friday, I'm done. We done. Definitely happy to pull up for the people. Good to see y'all, everybody that's here. Salute to everybody that stayed in the building the whole time. Everybody in the bushes. Shout out. We doing this. Fun on Fame Line, episode 267. All right? But the mark of the beast, in my opinion, is already here. The thing is now, the only most important thing you got to ask yourself is how you going to move. How are you going to make it in this new world that's going on? Because guess what, y'all? Only you could qualify, disqualify yourself in this thing called life. This race, you see, it ain't about races and colors. It's about the race in life. What lane you in, where you going, when you going, if you ever going to get there, shit like, are you going to be left behind? That's the real race. And guess what? You control it. You control the shit. So it's all on you. That's it. I told y'all a lot of this shit more simple than you think it is. Shit ain't spectacular. It's real simple. But I want to say this too. Like I said, shout out to the people who do their thing on their platform and do be prosperous, make profits, are doing good for the right reasons. That still shows that what? You have talent and you can make shit happen. But if you don't use that energy the right way, that energy gonna go against you anyway. Understand that. And understand that what? This is still their platform. Never forget that. This is one of their corporations called YouTube. This they shit. Never forget that. So that's why when I'm on the platform, I can't just be a fool all day. I told y'all months ago, my ignorance videos always did decent. But every time I try to bring the real, niggas ain't want to hear that shit. But now I can say, right now, the real is tapped in. And this is what I've been waiting for the whole time. Why? Because I had to dumb my shit down the whole time I came in this motherfucker. I've been playing stupid. And that's by design. Now it's time for the real. I ain't got to play dumb no more. Why? The real is here. The real has arrived. That's what time we in right now, y'all. So we here. I just had to put that out there. Salute to the chat. I'm running through the chat right now. Running through the chat. American Links, what's up? Miss Deja, what's up? I see the day ones in here. I see the new people. What's up, y'all? We here. We family. What's up, Jimmy James? What's up, Shayna? What's up? Natasha Jordan. Wax Dog. Alan from the UK. I told these people we worldwide over here. I do my own thing. I do what I do. I don't bother nobody. I do y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When brothers tighten up on their business, when brothers ready to handle their business, because remember, It's not about how a man handles business with you. It's about how a man handles the business for himself. You see, when a man handles his business, that's when two men are supposed to come together and put businesses together. That's how you build. Why you think everybody had a look? Steve Jobs had a team. Bill Gates had a team. Every person in power had a team in the beginning. And then sometimes they went their separate ways. People don't know Nike and Adidas was cool. The same, the nigga that started Adidas, they all the same people. They was all starting up together in the beginning, then they went separate ways. So what that means is sometimes businesses come together, sometimes businesses go their separate way. But guess what? If we about our business, either we stop rocking with each other, our business is still going to create revenue and still live on. See, we got to get out the childish mind state, and then we can start winning. That's my opinion. You dig? We here. Y'all keep this shit going. That's right, Pepsi and Coke. America is based on brand and making money. That's it. If anyone in this chat, anyone listening right now, created something that America could use, you will be rich. That's how this shit works. You might got to go through the right people. You got to go through the people that, you understand? That's where the race coming at. See? You create some shit, but ain't nobody black in power to help you. But you racist. But the whole time, it's somebody white that can help you. See? That's why the race, now you understand why that racist shit was put into play? To keep you a fucking nigga, keep you broke, keep you stupid. You might have an idea, ain't got the finances. It's somebody of another race got money laying all around for you to help you. But you ain't going to politics because you a nigga. See that? Business makes you free. Understand that. Get it? Because not only are you not on the clock, you are free to go and do as you please around the world in the name of business. Colleen, what's up? So what y'all think? Let me get some opinions before I dip out of here. All right. Let me see. I don't want to say is this a good thing or a bad thing. What y'all think about this official hand scan? Because it's official now. What y'all think about this? Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Who else up in here? Thank you, thank you. Like I said, y'all keep it going. Y'all keep this thing popping on. Mike Flame, what's up? We vibe off each other. And a lot of time when I sign off, sometimes some of y'all be having the dopest comments, and sometimes y'all make statements. I'll be like, damn, I forgot to talk about that. That shit happen to me almost every day. Somebody bring up a good comment that I forgot to speak on. That's why I told y'all I be watching the chat, man. That's all I watch. Like, I watch the chat, but I don't see everything else. I just see what I be looking for. You feel me? So when y'all be doing y'all thing, I don't be having no knowledge of that. Alan said it's a bad thing. Linda said it's bad. Mike Flame said that shit could probably read my thoughts. Don't take the mark. Salute, Raul. Bro say he just clicked on to the channel. Salute. Welcome. You found it. I designed this channel to be exactly how it is. I wanted the right people to find it. Trust me. People that listen to me already know how I roll. I have not been trying to go viral. I have not been trying to chase checks, chase donations, none of that. It's running exactly how I wanted the right people to find this channel at the right time. And it's working exactly how I planned this shit. People don't understand. I told people I'm a manipulator too. But you can manipulate for good. I'm about this knowledge. I don't know what everybody else about. I always been intrigued by knowledge. I like a lot of bullshit too, but I always been intrigued with knowledge. You feel me? I like knowledge just as much as somebody like going to the club. That's me. You know, I like watching unsolved mysteries and ID child. You know, I grew up watching that. I like mystery shit. But what bugged me out when I proved that a lot of mysteries happen to be fucking true. Now that's what shot me on a whole nother level. That's really why I'm more intrigued. Because half the shit I thought was fake, half the shit I thought would never happen, when I see that shit happening is real, that's what blew my mind. That's why I said, man, I ain't getting tricked no more. That's really why I be on this knowledge like that. Because if you don't know the ledge, your ass gonna fall off the edge every time. So that's it. Yup, control. Bad, it's not good. I should have asked a deeper question. What you gonna do when it's time to get it? That's the real question. Everybody gotta ask themselves. When it's time to get it, what you gonna do? That's the whole question, man. Word. Yup, I watched it. It's a lot of things, man. Shout out to all y'all that been sending me a lot of stuff too. A lot of stuff going on all at one time, y'all. Y'all know it's so much shit. You can't even keep up with everything. Every day is some shit going down. All right. Everyone fascinated by iPhones. Number one setup, smart TVs. The more people give in, the more advanced things come out to distract. That's a fact. So we can now say what, Candace, Miss Candace, what? They're already winning, right? They're already winning. They already won. Guess what, y'all? The only way to win is we would specifically have to go to how people lived back in the day, in the 60s, when they had no TV and shit, no phone. And black people just played cards and we made up our own games and, you know, shit like that. That's the only way to escape this shit. Is live in the country, live off the land, grow your own shit, do your own things, unplug everything. Other than that, you're already in this shit. That's just reality right now, y'all. I told you. When I seen years ago, when my mother told me at her church they be on tablets, iPhones, and iTablets, I already knew this shit was over. They don't understand the whole science of the Wi-Fi frequency running through a church automatically zaps the church and disrespects the temple. This because you got Wi-Fi wiring in the church. They don't understand. That's what I've been through. That shit was over. How the hell you got Wi-Fi in the church now? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. But guess what? That's damn near every church in America now. That's it. Weird, right? That's right. They're already doing it. How the hell you think if you program your phone to know your damn fingerprint, it read that shit? Because the technology is already there. That's what I'm trying to tell people. You can't be scared. I'm not promoting it. I'm just saying, if you use finger scan on your phone, you already using the technology already. You're already using the shit. That's my point. I told you over here, I make shit simple and plain. If you have a finger-coded lock on your phone, an eye scanner, you already using the mark of the beast technology. You just not using it for finances. That's it. Me, I don't have no eye scan code on my phone. I don't use no fingerprint scan on my phone. Niggas think I be covering no, I've been doing that since they came up with facial rec. I've been doing that shit. I've never taken a picture online without a hat on purpose. And since the eye scanning, that made even, I'm telling you, that's just been me. Now, on that part, I am hard-headed. I am old school. I am on, not complying. I'm stubborn when it comes to complying with technology, but I do it on purpose sometimes. But I tell y'all how I leave my phone around. I do that shit on purpose sometimes. I rebel against the system. So I'm telling you the shit I do. Like, the reason why I go hard on some of these people, because I'm cursing them. I'm not supposed to big up and co-sign people I know that's doing fuck shit because they working magic on me, so I gotta work magic on them. You see, they put curses on my people, so I curse them. See, I know the spiritual warfare. And every now and then, I rebel on the system. I rebel on the machine. You know what I do? Unplug and say, fuck that shit. Fuck that phone. I do it every now and then. So that's why I always tell y'all, pardon me, sometimes if I don't respond on time, I'm always going to respond, but I can't respond all the time when everybody want me to respond because it's overwhelming, and that's me getting sucked up into the goddamn matrix. And I'm a human being, I'm a person. So it did not only real life, I just rebel on the system on purpose sometimes. That's my way of being a hard-headed, you know what I'm saying? I go against the system. Fuck that for, man. Fuck that shit. That's what I do. But at the same time, guess what? That's how I break the spell. I know what I be doing. You know what I'm saying? When you always jumping and reacting over some shit, you caught up in that shit. Meaning the spell is working on you. You did? That's how the shit work, y'all. The shit is real simple how they work their magic. Hold up. E5 Black. I'm telling all Black America we need absolute discipline for us and forever. That's right. That's a key thing I spoke about too. Discipline will get us real. They are more scared of us being disciplined than anything else. If we one day, and I'm telling you, if one day nobody went shopping, nobody went online, everybody just stayed quiet wherever you at, they'll start panicking. Then, if everybody planned to meet up somewhere and was organized, not even saying nothing, just showing love and just chilling, they'll be scared of that. Certain things they scared of, certain things they just ain't. They ain't scared of no fucking guns. They ain't scared of you talking shit. They scared of you being organized and coming together. I already said it a million times. They scared of you starting up businesses. That's what they're scared of. They're scared of you buying a whole block with a chain of businesses. They scared of that shit right there. Why you think in Black Wall Street they had to burn that shit down? Just like I told you, a lot of y'all already know it was many Black Wall Street. They always tell you about Oklahoma. It was Black Wall Streets all over America. What are you talking about? All over. And they use fake excuses to burn all them shits down of you looking at a white woman. Those are all excuses to burn your shit down. The same way now, what they did was reverse it. They kill a nigga in your hood and get you to burn your hood down. See? Same game plan, different playing field. Let me ask another question. So no matter how you felt about George Floyd, how did that change your life? What did that get you? What did that change? For everybody that put so much energy into George Floyd, you got to ask yourself a question. Where did that get you? Did I get tricked? Did I get played? You got to ask yourself that. Well, everybody that started the movement paid sitting in mansions. Think about it. But like I said, real discipline, that's what they scared of. I'm just being, if, like you see how they was acting wild, the White House and all that, the Capitol, if I'm going to say, like, if 100 so-called Black people just stood there and just stood and didn't move and didn't say nothing, just stood there, hands behind their back, hands, whatever, just stood there, they'll be more scared of that. Trust me when I tell you, man. Y'all got to know the game, man. They're not scared of you being a savage because they created you to be a savage. You get it? The same way a lot of y'all raise your dog to be killers, right? You raise your dog to be a killer. You feed them blood, bullets. You train them to be a killer. But guess what? You ain't scared of your dog, are you? Why? Because you trained them. You raised them. Well, guess what? That's how they look at us. They look at us like a dog. I told you. The same way we breed dogs, the same way they breeded this thing called nigger. The same way they breeded this thing so-called Black people. That's why they're not scared of us, y'all. They already own our mind and soul. And the only ones that's straight is the one that know what time it is. That's it. Because remember, if you're too smart, they don't want your soul. They like the soul of dead people. That's how it works, man. When you running a job, you want somebody that's going to slave like a dog. You don't want nobody that's going to keep asking you a whole bunch of questions. You see what I'm saying? So some of us, they don't want no parts of us anyway. They know to leave us alone. They want certain other people. You did? Understand that. Just like the devil knows who he can get to sell his soul. The devil knows who he knows who to approach. That's why they say he's very wise and cunning and crafty in his movements. He knows who to get, where to get him, at what time. Remember that. That's how this shit works. Anyway, I've been cooking long enough, but yo, it's Friday, right? And y'all lit up in here. So I had to keep it going. But like I say, man, we spoke about everything. It's really nothing else going on, y'all. So I just wanted to chop this up with y'all. We all here. Another thing I'm gonna prove to y'all that the internet is not all bad, because you see right here, we vibing. And this thing you gotta remember. Everybody in this chat and listening, right now for this second, your race don't matter, what color you is, your gender. I don't know half of y'all genders. I can't see y'all. I don't know y'all. I don't know half of y'all races. I don't know. But my point is, it's showing you that people can still be unified one way. It don't matter. People can still come together. It's showing you that. When you stop worried about all the wrong shit. That's all that's all you got to understand. So I broke down the vision yesterday. Whenever you see a lot of fuck shit and duck, it's because it's certain people that's keeping it going. That's their job. Remember that, man. Everybody don't play on the same team. And what else? Know your opponent. Know who's against you. Once you know that, then you always gonna win. How you gonna win a fight if you don't know you're fighting? Get it? How you gonna win the game when you ain't studied the playbook and you ain't practiced? Now you see why we losing? Boom, got it. Simple. What's up, the Chicks 1000? You got a lot of people pissed off. I don't know what y'all had going on, but y'all need to chill out. Don't say y'all need to chill out. You know I got love for you. I got love for all y'all. Like I told y'all, like I said earlier, but I can't always come between y'all disagreements because I don't be knowing how it started. I don't know how the stuff go on, man. Some of y'all got to stop being so sensitive, man. If you can't get along in the chat, that means you definitely, in real life, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. I ain't saying you started nothing. I'm just saying, please get along. I'm on my Rodney King right now. Can we all just get along, please? That's it. All right, y'all, man. I'm done, man. I'm reading through the chat. I see y'all everybody just about finished. But I definitely appreciate everybody that tap in and everybody that found this channel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that respect what I do and support the content. I got a lot of love for y'all. Because at the end of the day, when I don't want to do it, y'all keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Period. I understand life is way too bigger than playing around on the internet right now. And every time we on the internet, we actually losing a part of the day where we could be doing something else. That's just the facts. So I'm never going to take for granted when we pull up and do what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's why everything over here is organic. I ain't chasing nothing. And I have nothing to, I'm not selling you nothing. I'm not promising you nothing. I'm just doing what I do and what I'm supposed to do. That's it at this time. All right. So with that being said, because there's a lot of new people tapped in, I'm about to get out of here. More to come. Y'all stay tuned. You make sure you watch for the blue dot. That means a video drop. Y'all know that. And stay in the loop because it's more to come. Also, I told y'all earlier, if you my peoples, you make sure you drop your link in the chat if you got a channel. Because I know a lot of y'all wasn't here earlier. If you my peoples, it's okay to drop your link to your channel in the chat. Just don't go super ham. That's it. That's all I ask. But all my peoples, you can drop your link in the chat whenever. Because a lot of y'all doing y'all thing and y'all got something to say too. You know what I'm saying? So that's for me to y'all. Other than that, everybody stay in the loop. Everybody stay in tune. For no fame, y'all know my slogan. I'm Ghost and I'm a holler. One.